Alright guys, welcome back to another Opera Omnia video where we're going to be talking about Cloud, who's going to be getting his rework, a BT rework, and his brand new FR weapon. Now, before I move on, I do want to state that because this is the last summer campaign banner that should be dropping on Wednesday night, we have no idea or any solid confirmation as I am recording this video that it is going to be Cloud and or Celes, which was the original banner that dropped around this time frame in JP. So it could be something completely different, and if it is, I will make a quick should you pull video on whatever banner it is going to be. But if it does end up being the original banner that dropped in JP, then here is the video letting you guys know whether or not you should pull for Cloud and or Celes in the upcoming final summer campaign banner. So do let me know down in the comment section below what your plans are going to be. If you're going to be pulling for Cloud and or Celes, let me know. And as always, if you guys do enjoy the video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for future content. And with all that being said, let's go ahead and jump right into it. A big thank you to all of my YouTube members as always for further supporting what I do. If you ever thought about becoming a member of the channel, you can either click the first link in the description below or the join button below for details on what you can gain for becoming a supporter of the channel, and a big thank you ahead of time if you do decide to become one. So we'll first start off with Cloud's rework. So his skill 1 cross/plus deals 5 HP attacks, but now deals 50% splash after each HP attack. His skill 2 finishing touch deals 9 HP attacks with 50% splash that launches the target. His ZX now deals an AoE full HP attack 9 times. His LD now deals 50% splash damage 3 times. His BT effect got extended to 8 turns, and it grants him a self 50% HP damage cap up / HP damage up. The party gains a 30% HP damage cap up / HP damage up. Now with Paladin Cecil as his partner, Cloud's FR deals 4 split AoE HP attacks that delays all targets by 2 turns and launches. While active and you deal critical brave damage, the party gains a 50% HP damage up / HP damage cap up. Now his FR conditions are as follows: a 45% increase whenever a teammate deals critical brave damage, and a 30% increase whenever a teammate attacks an enemy with a cannot act debuff. So let's talk about whether or not you should pull. So for Cloud, a great DPS unit. The additional HP dumps that he is about to get, and even the additional splash damage that he is going to be receiving, is going to be a great help to his overall damage output. And on top of that, he has a lot of great utility within his kit. Like for example, he is able to launch with his skill 2. He is able to delay with his LD ability. He is able to dispel so long as you have the Word of Illusion weapon passive equipped. And he is able to paralyze and have inconsistent paralysis too. So long as you have his overhead, it will turn his skill 1 into cross/plus, which is a guaranteed paralysis. So yeah, a lot to his kit. Great utility and great DPS overall in just one character. His FR conditions, they are very easy to set up and are very easy to meet. First one is to deal critical brave damage. Not going to be an issue, especially if you are not going up against a target that will prevent you from dealing any critical brave damage. Then you'll be good to go on that front. And then with the other one being that as long as you have a cannot act debuff active, Cloud is able to inflict the paralysis debuff onto the enemy, so you'll be good to go. You're not going to have any issues whatsoever with meeting said requirements for his FR. And on top of that, if you are going to be using Cloud's FR as the main force time, then guess what? Whenever you are dealing critical brave damage, you and or everybody in the party is going to be gaining a 50% HP damage up and HP damage cap up. So your damage numbers are gonna be much higher with his force time active. Now, it is definitely in your best interest to make sure that you pair up Cloud with characters that have strong brave gains because of the multiple HP dumps that he has within his kit. He is going to need a little bit of help because he doesn't really deal that many brave hits. So it is a really good idea to really consider pairing him up with a support character that provides strong brave gains, and or if you're going to be using Ursula or Quina, then you'll be good to go. Like, you'll be able to help Cloud out in being able to deal the highest amount of damage that he is able to deal. So overall, as much as this might be a slight tough decision, because after this banner is when the Astos banner is going to be dropping. If you already have Cloud built, it's not a bad idea to actually consider picking up his FR, because, you know, one, it's going to be an FR that you could potentially use in some of the remaining Dare to Defy fights, maybe for future content, like maybe like if they decide they want to drop another Dare to Defy, maybe an Abyss, Crevasse. It's always good to have a variety of FRs or just FR echoes in general, in case, like, let's say you do not want to use Cloud's FR as the main force time, then you can easily just spam FR Echo, in my opinion, and you'll be good to go. Like, you'll be delaying the enemies, and you'll be launching them at the same time while you are spamming his FR Echo. So, in general, Cloud, much bigger damage output is what you are going to be getting out of him, and with a lot of strong utility to back him up. I would say if you are tight on resources, you can probably be okay with holding off on pulling it on his FR, unless you want to come back to this banner because you are ready to pull for Astos, which would be like a couple days from now. Then like I can understand like wanting to hold off on this banner. But Cloud, in my opinion, is not a bad pickup whatsoever, especially for those who are also working on the blue crystal characters for your weekly crystal quest. Then Cloud will actually help you out greatly with a lot of the current Shinryu fights that they are throwing at us for these weekly crystal quests. So that's another use of Cloud, depending again on which color in the crystal room that you are focusing on. So Cloud, great DPS, lots of utility. If you need a character like that, then I would say go for Cloud. But again, if you are holding off on Astos, I completely understand. Or if you want to, you can come back to this banner whenever Astos banner does drop. But overall, I would say that he is not a must pull, but he is definitely great to have. Celes, real quick. She is a magical tank. When you have a BT effect active, and this is more so for those, for any newer players that just recently joined, basically what it does is that her BT effect makes any incoming damage magic brave damage. So because of that, because Celes is able to absorb magic brave damage, then it pretty much makes a lot of their brave hits like being absorbed by Celes. You do still have to be careful though, whenever or depending on like the type of attack that they are going to be hitting you with, because like, yeah, Celes has some defensive auras, but like it's not going to be like one of those like strong auras where like it will either like reduce incoming damage or anything like that. So you do have to be careful on that part. But like Celes, I still see here and there from global players using her for like solo runs, especially for like some of like the Dare to Defy that we had recently. So like she still has her uses here and there. So you'd actually be surprised from what I have seen, from what I see at least, in the community and the runs and everything that people do tend to do with Celes. So I would say that she can be used here and there, but like I do feel like there are going to be other characters later down the line that more than likely you're probably going to be chasing for. So Celes is going to be one of those characters where it's just like, if you need her, go for it. If you don't, just hold off until like I guess until like she gets another rework in the future, which has not happened yet. So but other than that though, guys, that's pretty much gonna be it for the video. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Again, the banner may or may not change. We're gonna have to wait and see for whenever we get some type of confirmation that it is going to be this exact same banner for the final summer campaign banner. But other than that, that's gonna be it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one.